1v2.
Taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
All right.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Watching this bitch deep.
And here's the fair catch by the return man.
Oh, we're on the road. My God. We're fucking cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. Are you just phoning it in?
Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down.
Oh no.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Nice job assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back.
Oh my God, I blew it.
Breaks free now into the secondary.
Oh man.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage.
I had that wrapped up and I just fucking blew it.
Defense has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Ooh.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a
defense has played pretty well to start this year.
Long enough and good. Breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, that's right.
They come away with 3 points.
I forgot my game last week was not like that's why I was confused that it was week 3. It's like I haven't played anybody. It's because I was supposed to play Brandon.
Better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Ooh, I forgot we were on the road again.
They'll run it here.
Oh man, if I could have just bursted out. Oh, it was wide up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35.
Oh, baby. Oh no, that guy's fast as hell. Oh my God. Yeah.
Finally able to catch him, but a huge
Holy shit.
Boy, this guy is a complete package.
If you were 20, I wish you were 23 because I might have been able to house that if you were, and you pulled back like that.
Bring him down on that carry.
And here's the handoff.
Get off me!
Off the defender. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Okay.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes.
This is a,
first down.
yeah, I mean, I didn't do any of that. That's all the sim game that I had no part of.
Maybe throw the ball downfield.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he picks up the first down before they get to the ground.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019. Joe Burrow,
let's go.
Chase, Justin Jefferson.
7 goals. What a call.
Offense, but at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here.
That's not at all what I wanted you to do. Okay.
Back to throw. It's Blue.
It's okay. You didn't listen anyway.
Caught in the flat by the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Okay. Yeah.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
I might just suicide and take whatever job after I get.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the
And we're on the board.
touchdown, Tigers.
First time with a human-controlled player. We have scored an offensive touchdown. Help is on the way. Oh, my.
This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for
You
the
little
end zone and can
cat
take
tree?
it in
Yes,
for
you
a
are.
touchdown.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff teams on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
There you go.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running back.
Oh my God! Somebody make the play. Thank you.
Goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying
Tigers.
to do here, Chris, and he gets the
Go,
completion.
Tigers.
No gain. There's just no
LSU.
goal after the catch.
Bunch tight end.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Oh no!
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well.
Please
Force
don't.
the quarterback to make the throw
I
in
can't
front
take
of
it.
you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works.
Why did I
here.
think I was going to
Now,
make that
got a
play?
4th down.
I should have just been running to the ball. Just keep going upfield. Oh, fucking Christ. I think I'd rather you run whips.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. Incomplete. There's a
Please.
marker down in the backfield.
Fuck.
Let's get a throw. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Right there. Oh, God.
Back at it to start the quarter.
Oh, my
Offense getting
God.
set
We are
to run a
far
first down play.
away. Zone.
There's the handoff.
Okay.
Behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
The back just had nowhere to go.
Okay.
How about the defensive
All
line?
right.
They eat up all the blocks up front.
Alrighty
Those
then.
linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Yeah. Fucking just eviscerated my team. He absolutely just fucking launched fucking piss missile.
Second down after that previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Oh God, I should have just kept going.
They bring him
All
down.
right,
It's a very solid game, but still
horrible.
well short of the first down.
Yep.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
And right back to where we started.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
I don't think that's far enough.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Whew. I know, man.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Oh, it's snapped to the back. As the first down still on the move. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Whew.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
One of those guys is a safety converted linebacker.
Integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Extending the play now. So the
play
scramble
55.
comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
We go with a direct snap.
Oh, come on.
Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams are going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down.
2 minutes.
Credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff again.
Oh, man, that would have been a fucking nasty cutback.
Brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
55.
Big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Snags the quick throw. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short game. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Give it to the big fullback here.
Run up middle, guys. Run up middle.
Touchdown, Texas.
Well, you've got a more reliable here. The fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. 3rd down and goal. A great time to surprise the defense. Powers his way into that end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum.
Yeah, me too.
And he'll take off deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Just no chance.
Up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Back to pass. It's Blue. He's going to pull it down and run. Finding some room at the 25. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Oh my God. Get out of my way. You fucking asshole.
Down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. The offense calls a timeout. It's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit.
Please go in. Oh no! Oh, I should have just gone for it.
This chance to tie this game, still down by 3.
Oh my God.
Let's wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Oh shit. No points scored.
The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Two.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field.
Is it Olsen?
First play of the second half is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense
Austin
just
Riley.
won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not
Austin Riley, then
big
Olsen.
plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
What's up, big dog? Has he switched to?
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. And
My boy Johnny would have already had one by now. Early access.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him.
That works.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Punting ready to move it away.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get.
It's always so over before we're so back.
You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
They finally get him, but
all of them.
A nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Try to catch the defense with the draw. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be really effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it incorrectly.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Hands off to the fullback. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Longhorns line it up with 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread, but there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
2nd and goal for the offense. Direct snap to the back. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to make a big play downfield.
Oh.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Scanning the field. It's blue.
That was not the button I hit. Oh, no.
Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Texas. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
But somebody's winning.
That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the ball. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To the air. It's blue. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. With a sack back at the 2-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Can he make it? They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Offense takes the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And they've got him. The defense makes a big play in the last play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter coming up. Comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out.
Drilled it.
And he's got it from 58 yards.
Oh my God.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Play action here on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. To throw, it's Blue. Looking to scramble now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
3rd down coming.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. He's past the 35. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Oh, he's dead.
The tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Try and muscle for the first down. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it.
After a pick.
That one's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half.
Yep.
And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And he boots it high into the air. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to launch it deep again. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Blue. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
No bites, boo. I'm trying to fucking onside kick right now, man. Oh my god.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Ah, he's biting me. Ah, see? Look at that. Ow.
So with the line secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
What do you want? I'm going to.
So this team is beginning to snap now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Just wanted attention. It's tough, just completely missed the seal all the way down. Oh, oof. The week advance. Ow! Stop biting me. What are you doing?